from Linn-Mar?
No.
No. All right.
We got a mixture.
There we go. Any West Siders? Washington. Well, I went to Jefferson, so we didn't like you guys very well. Yeah. I don't know if that still exists, but I know it was
Some of that.
But I did marry a girl from Linn-Mar, so I guess I got back at you guys. So. And history-wise, she was the first 5-on-5 state champion in women's basketball. That was, I used to play 6-on-6 girls basketball, and I went to 5-on-5, and she was on the first state championship team. So there you go, a little history there. So. All right, I am with I'm On Communications. Have anybody heard of I'm On? Okay, good. All right. We provide internet, cable, phone to Cedar Rapids, Dubuque, Waterloo, several areas around the state. And so this is my PowerPoint presentation right here. So this is all you get. So, but I'm On also provides. We are a for-profit company, but we also like to be good community citizens and try to help our communities wherever we're at. And one of those things we do is provide free Wi-Fi into parts of town. And so we provide it in downtown Cedar Rapids, where if you're a customer, you can get unlimited free Wi-Fi down there. If you're not a customer, you can get it for 2 hours. So if you're out and about downtown, you can check that out, as well as the Nubo district and the Nubo market. And one thing we noticed was there were people there staying in the parking lots working on their computer till 10:30 at night. We had someone ask us that, okay, and we're like, yeah, fine, and we can look and see who's using it, and it was always a guest using the free Wi-Fi. And so we were curious as to what is why, don't people have Wi-Fi at home? Do you need to sit in the parking lot? What we found is that there were people doing their homework in the parking lot because they don't have any kind of Wi-Fi connection or high-speed connection at their home. So we dug into it a little further, and how many schools are doing the one-to-one initiative where every student gets like a Chromebook or a laptop or anyway? Well, Cedar Rapids schools are starting to look at that, and some schools are starting to pilot that, which sounds awesome for kids, right? Well, maybe it doesn't, but as a parent, yeah, that'd be really cool. Except for people that are underserved are now at an even greater disadvantage because you think this is a great thing we're doing. They now have a laptop. If you can't use it at home, you're now at a greater disadvantage because what do teachers expect you to use that thing for? Not Fortnite, correct? School, right? And now you got to do, hey, when you're at home, I want you to check this assignment out or do this. And so kids that were already at a disadvantage are at a greater disadvantage. So we've been talking with some of the school districts about, hey, is there a way I'm On could provide free Wi-Fi for those kids to be able to do their homework? Maybe they don't have anything in the house, but they could still have enough of a connection they could do their homework, do it adequately. We've talked with Cedar Rapids School District, Marion School District. Cedar Falls is actually making a little progress in here. There's a school in West Des Moines that's trying this thing out. But we've always run into kind of privacy issues because folks don't necessarily want to be identified. As well as a for-profit company, we just can't provide free Wi-Fi to everyone, right? We would obviously go out of business very quickly. But is there a way to still provide enough of a level of service to people who don't have it to subsidize that? So what we're looking for is some help, and the thought came up, and Laura and I were talking, is boy, I bet students probably have a better way to solve this or insight into how to solve this. And so we're looking at, is there a way to come up with a feasibility study to say, what would this look like? Would it be a small cell 5G tower in certain areas of town? Would it be each home would get some device? Who knows what this thing would look like? But as technology advances, there are obviously ways to do this. There's fiber to the home, which is what we provide. There's fixed wireless broadband, which we do provide like in a downtown area. But is there a way to do this? How do you identify who needs it? How do you identify what's the level they need? what's the technology that, right today, if we just put Wi-Fi in the neighborhood, yeah, they could get it on their porch, but in the middle of January, you probably want to be in your bedroom or somewhere doing your homework, not just on the edge of your home doing it. So is there a way, is there a device that would be needed to be put on the home that you could then, you get the Wi-Fi to the house, it brings it in so they can do their homework inside. So that's kind of the feasibility type project we're looking at here, and we're just wanted to see if any students were interested in helping us do that, participating in that, dreaming up what's possible, what can be done. I'm on, given that the feasibility study would be correct, would be willing to purchase the equipment and give it a pilot run. So like I said, we've talked with several school districts that would be interested if we can get past some of these issues and what would this thing look like. And so we thought this might be good for Iowa Big. So any questions? Yeah.
Okay, so past the idea stage of where we're coming up with ideas for this project, what are we doing afterwards?
I don't know how long the thing lasts, but you could be participating in not installing it, but you could be out there helping to install it, identifying the parts of town, because obviously we probably wouldn't cover the entire town. We'd probably pick a school or a section of town to try it in. And so that would be part of it, is helping to identify that, helping to identify the families that would participate in this, because you know, we have customers in some of these areas too, and we don't want them going up. Don't need your service anymore. We don't want to put this thing out there just so folks can get a great Netflix experience. You know, that we want it really for the kids who need it to be able to do the homework. So I could see you being a part of that as well, depending on how long the project would last. So, all right. Other questions? Okay.